Hi everyone, just coming on quickly to do a special summer solstice video. I'm going to do water scrying with turmeric water and blue candle. This is just going to be a kind of general for the collective reading, but it can be quite nice if you skip around the timeline of the video and see where you land and see if you get kind of messages that way as a kind of like oracle. Or you can watch the whole video and take the bits that resonate. Scrying is always quite poetic, but it can get extremely accurate information through. Before we do that, I just want to give you guys some ideas for summer solstice. I'm sure you all know it's also known as Litha, and it's the time of the year where the sun reaches the highest point and the day is at their longest, so it's like midsummer. Shortest night of the year and the longest day, so it's all about celebrating the sun god. The goddess is full and pregnant with the child, you know, so it's kind of the peak of the solar year, and there's a lot of fulfillment and excitement and things coming to life. It's a celebration, but it also warns of the return to the dark, so there's always the light and the dark. And you know, the days will start growing shorter. So just some ideas for what you can do to celebrate. I'm sure most of you know that it's between June the 20th to the 23rd in the Northern Hemisphere. I'll give you a little invocation. It's not mine, it's from The Magical Year of Danu Forest. No, The Magical Year by Danu Forest. And it's an invocation to the sun goddess. This is about like being in the present, reminding you of the beacons of life in your light, a call for healing, empowerment. So if you want to do this, you just need to go out on a sunny day. If you can be somewhere in nature, in your garden, in a park, wherever you can kind of be outside with the sun. Maybe you could do it at midday as well, could be quite nice while the sun is out. And you can raise your arms and call aloud. So maybe you want to do this where you're not, you know, surrounded by people. But the invocation is, and maybe I'll timestamp this, but I might also try to write it below if I remember. Great goddess, radiant lady of the sun, I call to you. May your light touch my heart, my mind, and my deeds. Illuminate my spirit that I may do your work. Spread your hope and your light all around me and all around the world. And then just feel the light of the sun kind of rejuvenating you, warming your heart. Keep your eyes closed and sort of imagine this light, this beautiful light, enlightening your energy field and your vision. And just kind of refreshing you. Think of it also breaking down any kind of past patterns that you want to release as well, and see the sun as this very positive, energetic reset. And you can thank the sun goddess and lower your arms, but make sure you ground fully after that. So yeah, again, this is not my invocation. It comes from The Magical Year by Danu Forest. But yes, it's a beautiful time of year, and I wanted to see if there are any messages around this kind of, you know, also we've just come out of so many eclipses. The 21st is when we're starting to see Mercury go direct again. There'll still be a shadow of the retrograde for a couple of weeks until kind of like the end of June, beginning of July. And then there's a Cancer full moon, a Capricorn full moon, which should reset some energies, but it's been a very intense time for everyone astrologically. So I really think the 21st, this summer solstice, is going to be an important time to kind of like heal some of the issues that might have come out from the shadow of the retrograde, from the tide that pulled back to dredge everything up. And it's like now using this kind of portal energy of the solstice to revive, I feel. I don't know why, I just get this revival from it. So let me just connect in. Okay, so ancestors of blood, ancestors of spirit, you are welcome here. All are honoured, all are mourned, all are remembered. I call my beloved dead to this gateway. Only those that wish me well may enter, and in this divination aid me. creating a temporary energetic cord between myself and anyone viewing this video across all time and space, delivering clear messages that resonate with them, for the people who need to see this video to see it, and for all energetic fields, temporary energetic cords to be severed at the end of the reading, restoring the auric fields and wrapping everyone in universal love, light and protection. I've put my turnaround times between 24 to 48 hours on my Etsy at the moment because I was very busy. There is an option to rush the order between 12 and 24 hours, but I still try to get back as quickly as I can, and it's usually less than that. But just so that people aren't kind of waiting anxiously, and so that I'm having enough time to do the orders, you know, really well, like I always do. But yeah, apologies that the turnaround times went up. But thank you so much, gratitude and love to all my amazing clients. Okay, so let's just see what comes through for the collective. As I said, you might want to just skip around in this video, especially in the beginning. It can take me a while to connect in. Not all of the messages will be for you, but let's see. What does this collective need to know about this portal, this summer solstice? And hopefully I wanted to set it up so you might be able to see a bit, but maybe it's still a bit far away. I'm getting something to do with beetles, scarab beetles. So for me, that's like very Egyptian imagery, which is making me think of Akashic records, but also beetles. It's like to do with protection, and having this shell of protection around you. You might want to do some research into the scarab beetle, or if beetle means something to you as a kind of, oh, I'm also feeling the dung beetle. Both of these I know are very spiritual creatures, and it's all about like perseverance and keeping on going, rolling up this big thing, and this tiny little beetle being able to create this huge thing. So I feel like it's shadow work. It's like shifting, literally shifting like dung around, but like with a purpose. So a lot of you might be doing some kind of shadow work in order to build something for yourselves. It's strange that I'm getting this kind of colony vibe. This could also be about connecting to your soul family, your soul tribe, because it's all about kind of, I'm getting a hive type thing. To be honest, I'm not getting this from the wax. I'm getting this purely as like a psychic imagery, but I did see something that reminded me of a beetle in the wax. So let's see what's in the wax now. Sorry, I heard something. I'm trying to hear what it is. I'm hearing either lawn, lord, but lord with like an E on the end of it. It's making me think of Lourdes, that place which is all to do with like Mother Mary. And it's interesting because I've got this blue candle, these blue flowers, and I'm being shown this like beautiful blue divine feminine energy. So I guess it's like a Mother Mary energy that I'm getting through. But also with this lawn thing, I'm wondering if it's to do with grounding. There is also like an L that's forming out of the driplets of this. So maybe you know someone whose name begins with some kind of L as initial as well. Lorna, I'm hearing. But I feel like this is to do with like religion as well. I'm getting a heart. I wonder if that will stay like that, and I can pick it out and show you in a minute when it's, you won't be able to see, I guess. Somehow I would love to set this up so that people can see, because you might see things yourselves. But this was looking like a little heart. Ooh. In the water, it's really looking like a little heart. So there could be something going on to do with love at the moment, to do with having faith and belief and healing with that Mother Mary energy. I feel like there's something a little toxic because I'm getting some of the black coming through the wick of the candle into the wax, which for me is always like a bit of a fly in the ointment. So I wonder whether there's some kind of situation where there just needs to be something, and also it's like doing the thing it does where it's dripping off and not totally coming off the end. Do you see that? And for me, that's like, do you need to release some kind of toxicity in a love connection? That is always kind of like the message for me. Look at the Ho'oponopono prayer. I do tell clients this a lot, but it's very good for releasing energies. for yourself and the other person. There might be something to do with forgiveness. If you think of the Virgin Mary or Mother Mary, it's kind of like forgiveness energy, isn't it? And just, I'm getting a sense for some of you, I'm getting a very itchy nose. I don't know if some of you have allergies, but I'm getting a sense that it's like you might need to be the forgiving person, or you're the person that, the empath that kind of, it takes a big person to kind of understand why people behave the way they do, rather than just looking at the surface issues. But there might be a need to forgive yourself if you've been too forgiving of others. Does that make sense? It's like not putting yourself first as a way of avoiding yourself, but also there's this very kind of like almost Satan-y energy, but it could just be around you. But do you see how I said this is like not releasing? And this type of candle, this shouldn't be doing this. You know, some of them have a film, but this, there's really something here that you're resistant to releasing with that, but it needs to happen. Maybe you like to be in the role of the one that is helping or giving in this kind of very maternal energy, as a way of gaining some kind of power from the situation, or as a way of avoiding giving to yourself. I'm actually getting a full circle forming. So this is something that's gone round and around in a cycle with someone. And also O, I just broke it, getting it out, but this was fully a circle. So it could be someone with an initial O as well, but there's some cycle that needs to be broken with this person, because it's almost like you're being a martyr. That's what I was trying to get. It was this, and in Lourdes, weren't they like saints and martyrs as well? I don't know, if you're very religious and you know this, let me know. But there's something to do with being like a martyr, like a Catholic martyr, at the expense of yourself, to try and help someone, but it's not really helping them, it's enabling them. And L and O are initials that I sort of saw, but it doesn't need to be that. Obviously, I'm reading for everyone. But there's something here that must be released. And let's look at how that is forming. It's almost, I don't know why I'm seeing like a horse in that, or some kind of creature. It's like wanting to be free. Maybe horses are significant as well. It reminds me of a hexagram of the I Ching, which is all about this horse that bears with it, that is this kind of persevering mare that has all this load put on it that it has to carry for others. And so, you know, perhaps there's an element of that going on, having to work in the background position, carry a lot. I'm feeling like the 10 of Wands energy, which is all about like needing to put down some burdens. I'm hearing dragon as well. My dragon invocation could be useful for some people, but maybe it's also about having strength and wisdom. Dragons are very wise. I'm also seeing, what am I seeing in that? An E for sure. Clearly an E, so E could be significant to some of you. Let's see what else we get, and then I might move into some tarot cards. Are there any other messages for the collective? I'm hearing kite. That's making me think of birds of prey, which have this kind of higher perspective on things. But Jesus, look at this. This is not normal. I do these divinations all the time. So collectively, with this summer solstice, I want you guys to think about release. I have a new moon release ritual that could be good to do. No, sorry, a full moon release ritual, but it could be good to do anyway on the summer solstice. I just want to pull this off. So let's release whatever that was. And then I feel like your energy is just going to start flying, you know. I want to burn all of that off. Anything else? I'm hearing John or join. So maybe this is about coming back into union with someone. Rejoining yourself as well. So you may feel like you've abandoned yourself, a loss of sense of self. Anything else? Jonas as well, maybe. Three or free. So this could be about, maybe there's a third party situation, maybe there's something you need to free yourself from. maybe, you know, 3 could be significant for whatever reason. But I feel like you are going to be able, once you let this thing go, you'll be much freer in yourselves, obviously. I send love and light out into the world. I forgot that I did like magical carvings into this candle as well. I did that at Yule. So that's interesting because it's like 6 months, you know, Yule is like the darkness. Kind of relates then to Summer Solstice. Okay, let's look with some tarot and some oracle cards, I think. Let me just put this down. So I want to look at these. These are like oracle cards that are about colours and they give you rituals to do. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a pile. I'll split now into 3 groups. Just thought of doing this, and I'll just get cards for each group. So group 1, you're going to be this, Tourquoise. Group 2, you're going to be Amythest. And group 3, you're going to be whatever this stone is that is for the sacral chakra. Could it be carnelian or some kind of citrine? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's do first of all the people who chose 1. Let's get some cards for you guys for this summer solstice. Just very quickly. Oh God, the lovers. Okay. You have my attention. Group 1. Oh God, judgment. I was wondering, is this someone from the past coming back? Deeply spiritual connection. Let's see. Summer solstice. Could be an earth sign, masculine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be about wanting to ground something in the 3D with someone where it's a very 5D based connection. And my canary Rubicon is really singing. He's my familiar. Also in this card, do you notice the flowers are very similar to the flowers I have here? Interesting. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay. 4 of Wands. Holy crap. Universe. Anyone who watches Steve's Love Tarot, I like his energy, but I'm not 100% on board with all of it, but mustard yellow for anyone who happens to do that. And look what I'm wearing as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize. But if you're on the twin flame journey, you might well have stumbled across that channel. And this is twin flame soulmate energy, and it's all about someone coming back from the past for a reunion and a reconciliation, resurrection. Ali's tarot is great as well. And oh God, what's the name of the guy I just found who's just like my favorite YouTube channel ever? Oh, what's he called? Should I look it up? Because I'm just getting that maybe this group is going to be useful. Let me just look it up. I know this is very unprofessional. But I just came across his YouTube channel and I just absolutely adore him. He's rustling around, so rustle and then ing and then around, all one word, and he's just fantastic. He like travels around without a fixed address doing tarot and like readings in all these amazing locations, and he does sound healing. Oh God, strengths on the back of the card. So we have Leo energy and we have like an earth sign energy, but this is also a kind of soul connection card. Is there anything else this group needs to know? Anything else? Ace of Swords. If you're waiting for communication from someone, that you're wondering, is this connection over? And there was a choice that needs to be made, perhaps between you and someone else, or past and present, or it's just a deeply spiritual connection. Communication is going to come in. It might be around the time of the solstice or the end of June. I feel that July, the astrology of July is going to be really helpful for this connection. Let's get a Whispers of Love card, because it's so clearly like romantic. Okay, those. Act as if your partner is here. Whether or not you have someone in your life, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Classic, like, law of attraction technique. Manifestation. I do manifestation services. I'm not going to get into it too much within this reading because I want it to be quick. Sculptor's Tools is popping out of my chart, so this is about rebuilding with someone, especially with this energy. Focus on love, look for the good in everyone. And holy shit, what do we have there, guys? But a dragon. Now, you may not have seen this part of the candle divination, but I saw a dragon. I always see stuff before it comes out if it's important. So this is about maybe doing the dragon invocation that I don't actually have it on my Etsy, but I might have given it to some clients in spell work. But it's about having strength. It's about seeing the good in everyone. And also you might want to connect in with dragon energy, which is very powerful. But again, focusing on love and acting as if your partner's here, that is law of attraction, in order to manifest love into your life. I want to get one of these colour cards, which I'll have to read from the book, as like a little ritual for you guys to do in order to help with all of this. And again, if you want a personal reading, details are in the description box. And I'll try to do it as quickly as possible, even though my turnaround times can be late. But that's only if I'm really busy, it will be the maximum. If not, I try to get back as quickly as I always do. Lavender. Connect mind, body and soul. So let's have a look what they say about lavender. But for me, that's a very spiritual card. You know, lavender, it's like all crown chakra energy. It's just telling me again that this is a very spiritual connection. So lavender is the subtle colour that sharpens your intuitive abilities, brings out leadership qualities and strengthens connection between mind, body and spirit. It helps boost immune system and assist with healing. Connect to heaven and earth with lavender threads of light. To feel whole, you need to experience the connection between mind, body and soul. Imagine a lavender thread of light that links your body to your mind to your soul. Observe how this lavender thread connects your feet to the energy of the earth and your mind to the higher realm. Focus on the joy of being yourself, in touch with heaven while on earth, and say, Divine Spirit, strengthen my connection to my own divinity and allow me to see the divinity in others. Thank you. So that's about, you know, what is it? Looking for the good in everyone, focusing on the divinity in everyone. You know, that's a strong message here, especially if you're in this deeply spiritual connection. But in the 3D, there have been, you know, there's oh God, a word just popped into my head. Beef. There's like beef in the 3D, but in the 5D, it's all good. You're probably already in union. So connect into the 5D energy and it will shift and change the 3D reality. And I say this to clients a lot, like if you're having an issue with someone, sort it out with them in the 5D and then it will affect the 3D reality. And you know, with that King of Pentacles, yes, you could be dealing with an earth sign, but it's more so showing me that maybe there's like a masculine energy, again, not gender specific, but someone who wants to ground this in reality with you and actually focus on real world, you know, solutions to this. But it's a very spiritual connection. You had the Four of Wands too. For me, that is my twin flame card. So that's everything I have for you, blue turquoise people. Let's move on, and you can watch more than one pile, but let's move on to group 2, the Amethyst. Let's have a look what quick messages we have for you around the Summer Solstice Amethyst peeps. What do they need to know? Oh God. Amethyst people, what do they need to know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh God. The Tower, 3 of Swords, will take the Chariot in reverse. Yikes. Should I take all of these? No, but I get the idea. Let's concentrate on those 3 and then I'll get some other ones, because that's a lot. Oh God, guys. Oh God. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is totally telling me a story. My nose is so itchy. Someone has allergies. 3 of Swords, or maybe you get spiritual connection when you feel your nose is itchy, you know. Ectoplasm, mucus can be a spiritual sign. There's some kind of third-party situation in your lives or heartbreak. Could be to do with friends, could be to do with a work situation, most likely to do with a relationship. Some kind of old wounds of the heart, a feeling not first best. I am first best. I am chosen. That's what you want to affirm to yourself, because there's something here with too many people in some kind of situation or connection. There is an inability to make a choice, and so your energy is totally like stalled, and this energy is static and it's stagnant, because there's a choice that needs to be made and it's kind of not being made, and so it's just holding up these energies. However, the universe is like, nah, we can't let that continue. This is causing too much pain and havoc. The universe gives you a tower when it's given you so many warnings and red flags you could make bunting around the, neighborhood or the world. And then the universe is like, okay, we're going to send in the tower because this person is not getting the signs. The universe might be trying to give you signs, synchronicities, messages, downloads, and you're like not getting them, or you're not listening to your own intuition about a situation. So it's like, send in the tower. Anything that is built on an unfirm foundation is going to crumble. And Scorpionic energy, it doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but it's to do with death energy, it's to do with darkness, shadow, it's to do with absolute total transformation. Anything outdated that doesn't serve you, any relationship, job, situation that is just not good for you, universe is going to get rid of it. Don't fight the change, because it needs to happen in order for you to actually be able to turn this the right way around and progress forwards, in order for you to get these horrible swords of pain out of your heart, get them out. Let's get a final card for this group, and then I'll get oracle advice. Oh yeah, Empress. So this could be about separation. There could be a rebirth with this person, but it's more likely that it's like the universe is trying to give you synchronicities and signs about you having a new life for yourself, because you need to heal from this situation and you need to be away from this energy at the moment. Focus on building yourself up, your own feminine, not gender specific, but it's about patience, it's about creativity, it's about building something for yourself, knowing your value, knowing your worth. Let's get this oracle card for you guys. Pile 2. Ooh, let's take that. Round and around. This could be a connection with someone that's just gone around and around for a long time in cycles, and it never kind of changes, or it's stuck in a pattern, and it's very frustrating. And you might have been, I don't know if you got that bit of the video, but I had this wax that was going around and around, and I think I said there's some kind of cycle that needs to be completed. Something needs to be left, and that's what this is about. If it keeps happening in the same cycle, you need to make a change. Fork in the road, exactly. The Chariot in reverse is about like needing to decide which direction to go in, needing to make a choice and not. And so this, whatever this is, a llama, he's just standing there like, which way do I go? You need to make a choice on that, because it's stagnating your energy. You're at a crossroads, and I feel like the universe is going to give you a leg up. It's going to give you like a tower moment, because you haven't been making the choice and you need to, and that is going to like shift this energy for you, which is what needs to happen. Where are you being called to journey to? Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Yeah, exactly. This connection is triggering you. And it's also like mirror, like what are you choosing not to see there? Or what are your own fears and what are the other person's fears? You're being asked to make a decision. You might be being asked to actually physically move away from this person or something like that. But there is a new life coming in for you. This is very much like the Fool card energy of taking a new beginning for yourself and trusting that the universe has your back, trusting the signs and synchronicities, and not ignoring your intuition if you know that something has to shift and change. Even if it's so that the connection can have fresh energy and start again in some way. As it is now is not, it's uncontinuable, because it just goes around and around, but it's like at some point it has to change. And with the Death card and the Tower, you're not going to have much choice about it, So allow that change. If you want a personal reading, go to the description box below. I try to get back as quickly as I can. There is an option for a very fast turnaround time. Obviously, as I get busier, I had to make my turnaround slightly longer, but they're still very good compared to other readers. Much gratitude to all my clients, and take care. Lots of love and light to you all. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3, who chose this stone, which I'm not quite sure what it is, but it could be carnelian or a citrine or some kind of, it's second chakra though, it's sacral chakra. So maybe it's just telling me like, think about that chakra. There could be something going on with colds or with your kidneys, or you might just have something to do with energy or sex. You might be actually holding something in that chakra to do with sexuality that needs to be released, you know, past lovers, energies going on in there, or I don't know. Have a look at the second chakra and see if you think there's a message there for you. Success is coming. If you're waiting for some kind of recognition, so maybe this is about using your creativity and your drive towards what it is that you want. Oh look, beautiful. New emotional beginning, self-love, healing. Beautiful energies for you guys. Quite lovely. You might be fire signs. I don't know why I say that. Okay, but this comes after, because I was like, well, you know, great. Why are they here? Maybe you guys have watched other piles, because other piles, like the last one, pile 2, is about leaving something behind that was giving kind of a lot of pain and anxiety, and that energy is here. So basically I feel like if you were identifying when I was doing the water scrying with there being a need to release something, to leave something that wasn't serving you, I feel like that is an important message. There's something that needs to be put in the past here. You might be deciding whether or not to leave behind a connection that isn't fulfilling for you. You may be fearing that you financially don't have enough money. Be careful that you're not manifesting what you don't want. You know, thoughts become things. You manifest what you think about, not what you want. So be careful of that with this card, because this is a card of anxiety, sleepless nights. There's something obsessional in your energy. When you can release that and focus on your own self-love, which sounds so obvious and easy, but it really does work, you're going to have success moving forward in everything that you want. Anything else for pile 3? Oh yeah, see, this connects to pile 2. They got the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. There's a lot of conflict in a situation. There might be some past betrayal, heartbreak, especially with the Devil card, some kind of manipulation. There could have been too many people involved in a connection. To get the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords does speak to me of third-party situations, or someone who wins at all costs. You might have been dealing with a masculine energy who has like an air energy. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but is kind of detached, a bit cold in their thinking, a bit unemotional, emotionally unavailable, cutting, closed off. And it's like, I feel like if you identify as being a feminine energy, it doesn't, again, not gender specific, you may have felt like you tried to offer your love to this person in this emotive, water signy energy. Again, you don't have to be a water sign, but in this way of like, I have this emotion for you, please take it, and they just left you out in the cold. Oh, I didn't even notice that we had that twice. That's weird. Oh, there we go. So there's a real feeling here of being abandoned, being left out in the cold. You need to get out of identifying with those emotions that you don't want to manifest and walk away, especially if this person is being unavailable, game playing, manipulative. There's a strong connection there, but it's karmic and it's unhealthy, and that's maybe what you need to release. Look at the Ho'oponopono prayer, look at cord cutting, and then focus all the love back on yourself, because the first card that wanted to come out was success and love and self-love and a new emotional beginning. So it's like the universe wanted to say to you, don't click off. Although you might be feeling heartbroken or whatever, there is success for you here. There is a new emotional beginning when you leave this energy behind. This energy is not nice. It needs to be left. Your life will only improve when you have the kind of strength to do that. Oh, I forgot to get one of these cards for group 2, but I feel like group 2 might be watching group 3, in which case I'll get one of them now. And if not, then they didn't need these cards. So what does group 3 need to know? A little ritual for group 3. Purple, developmental clarity. Again, that's very much connected to the 7th chakra. And peach, inhale a breath of life. Yeah, that's about having this new beginning. So let's read from the book. Let's do purple first. 39. So this is about eyesight, hearing, bringing back a sense of smell, clearing negativity. Yes, that's what you need to do. Aids with rheumatism, pain, healing of bones, connecting between your mind, body and soul. Also positivity and success, which is very much the Six of Wands. So this is a very good thing for you guys to do. So light a purple coloured candle and focus your attention on it. Become aware of any negative thoughts or feelings you're experiencing, saying aloud as you burn the candle. Imagine the negativity being consumed by the flame of the candle, and then say the following statement. Divine intelligence, please delete this negative thought from my mind, body and energy field. Now focus on feeling a positive state of mind. Say positive affirmations that can help you feel more inspired and peaceful in yourself. Say, Divine Spirit, please install thoughts and feelings of clarity, peace and gratitude. Keep practicing this exercise until your mind is purified of all negativity. I love that, because that's totally going to help you with this. This is, I said, negative thinking, looping thoughts, unhealthy cycles, lack mentality, positive affirmations. I am love, I am loving, I am loved. I am first best, I am worthy. I am abundant. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious and happy. These sorts of things. You need to release something relating to this past heartbreak or third party situation or obsessional energy in order to free yourself, and you'll walk away from it towards your success and happiness and power. Nice. Love that for you guys. Okay, what is 19 Peach? Inhale a breath of life. Peach releases, again, see, release. Stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density, especially in the lungs and chest. Interesting, because didn't I say like cold, you could have area like cold or stuff like that going on with the second chakra. Interesting. It also brings gentleness, kindness and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Oh, I just love these readings because it's exactly what you guys need with this card of feeling a lack mentality, either in love or financially, you know, abundance in all things, prosperity in all things. Like, these cards are so perfect. Okay, clears away any stuckness, rejuvenating your lungs. Interesting. Rub your hands together and then move them slightly apart, focusing on the tingling energy, I love doing this, that's moving through your hands, imagining sparks of peach coming out of them. Place your hands on your chest and allow these peach-coloured sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. Yeah, pile 2 had stagnation. You might want to look at pile 2 if this is resonating and you haven't already. After a few minutes, hold your right hand over your chest, moving it in a clockwise direction. Do this for 2 minutes while focusing on taking slow, deep breaths. As you breathe out, allow all the tension in your lungs and throat to release. When you breathe in, visualize vibrant, healing peach rays regenerating your lungs. Now focus on what you love in your life already and what you would love to experience more of. Yeah, classic law of attraction. Visualize receiving this increase in joy in your life. Say, I am now able to fully embrace all the wonderful experiences my life has to offer with joy, ease and love. I can't write all these down because I'm too busy to do that with other readings and stuff, but you guys can pause the video, make notes, you know, go through it all, gather the information. It's all free for you guys as a resource to help you. And you know where I am if you ever want a personal reading. As I was saying in the other groups, I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. My turnaround times are slightly longer now, but they're still really good compared to other readers. But that's just so that I can deliver really high quality readings. Let me just get one final Whispers of Love card for group 3. Interesting, the healing heart stopped just as I finished. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. And I feel like that's like, how committed are you to yourself and your self-love? Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. I'm very drawn to the moon in that card. And have faith, trust your faith in this situation. So this can resolve and you can have success, even if it's in this situation that needs to transform with the butterflies. I feel like you have to walk away from something and walk away from your own lack mentality and your own anxiety in order for this success to manifest. And it can be with that person if that's what you want, or you can attract someone better in, or that's more aligned to you. But there needs to be some work done internally, and you need to have faith, and you need to think of like the building up of this thing. If it started from an unfirm foundation, it's going to crumble in the tower moment, which is what pile 2 got. I honestly think it should have been like pile 1, and then pile 2, 3 are like one group. But they needed a bit more maybe. So the universe was like, you're being too quick, but I have things to do. So I guess it made you guys 2/3. I might say in the, well, actually I'll let you guys discover it on your own if you're meant to. Alright then, so that's everything I have time for. Wishing you all a beautiful summer solstice, closing down the energies between us now, restoring the auric fields, and wrapping everyone in universal love, light, protection, much gratitude and good vibes to all my clients and subscribers. Until soon, take care.